Welcome to the Simplex Show.
Hey, welcome to the Simplex Show. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget, subscribe right now before anything else, because by the end of this video, you're most likely going to subscribe. So to save some time, subscribe now. So you may see me with all this fabric right here, look. And you may ask, what am I going to do with all this fabric? Well, what I'm going to do with this fabric is make one-on-one pieces. Each piece is going to be different. I'm about to cut the fabric and pretty much make my templates. So once I cut them up, I can just sew them together. I also gotta figure out more of like a concept of, okay, like what's my idea? Because I can't just be out here fucking, excuse my French, like cutting anything. I did have a couple ideas. So just to toss it in the air. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is build the concept. Becoming better is my concept. Becoming better always been about my faith, and I'm always driven by faith. So that's where we're going. I already have a concept. I just love being simple and easy. All right, now we're officially going to start the one-on-one piece process. And now that I want to say, I'm going to show you part by part of how I actually started doing this. So part one, I actually used a sweatshirt that I cut, and it was like a specific size. This was actually a large in a Gelden sweatshirt. This is actually a sleeve that I cut and actually I'm using as a template, so I can actually have some tough hoodies, so I can have some sizing and stuff, because you really don't want to, the best way how you can get started and actually have progress and actually see something is to have something you can work with. And the best thing you can work with is what you have. So this is the sleeve that you're working with. And we also need the torso. This is not the torso, this is like your body. Boop, boop. So this is the front and this is the back. So normally how you cut these things in different ways. So when you cut it, you gotta cut it like, this is the front. I gotta cut this in two. So this is kind of hard to show y'all in a way. So I'm pretty much show you, give you a different angle. The first thing I did, this is a one-on-one piece, so every piece is gonna be different. Cutting the sleeves is actually really easy. We're just gonna use the templates from our old hoodie just to make sure we get the right sizing. Make sure you take your time cutting it. We're gonna do the same thing for the front and in the back. I'm starting with the back. You know it's the back because it has a tag. Remember, with all the pieces that you're cutting, take your time. Cutting the patterns of the pieces is actually the first step before sewing them on. I'm just making sure I have two sides, so when I open it up, I have an entire back. Same thing for the front. Take my time, and I'm saving fabric. Super easy, super simple. I'm just making sure I save my fabric because scraps are key. Next, we're moving on to the hood, and we're gonna cut around using this as a template. What's this? Color fabric. This is amazing. Looks awesome. There it is. So my thing is, I love things that look different. I also love things that actually looks pleasing to your eye. So if you think this part looks nice, look at this. My idea for this is to pretty much put on the sleeves to give it like a little, for sure, I want to have a two-tone hoodie. That's my concept here, is to have two-tone, but this tone is bright itself, so I'll probably do something different too. So like I said, I'm just winging it, I'm just doing my thing. Now it's time to add my favorite fabric to the hood and the sleeve to make it pop out. So I love different fabrics. I'm just gonna cut out the fabric so I get the templates right. So watch the next setup. Now we're gonna add the flavor to the hood. Driven by faith is
my main thing, driven by faith, is literally having faith in yourself at all times. Same as 333. Once you see those, is you have to have faith in yourself.
Now we're about to get into sewing in the hoodie. I gotta make sure both sides two-tone. So I'm gonna go ahead and sew this together. And I am going to take my time. Why am I going to rush? I ain't going nowhere. I think I did it wrong. Definitely did do it wrong. Let's do a retake. So if you mess up, ain't nothing wrong with going back and saving your work. So you will learn from your mistakes, and this is like a learning curve. So whenever you're sewing, I used to always get frustrated and be mad because I would always mess things up or do things reverse like I just did. But patience is persistence, and persistence is patience. You know, you should always take your time and go back. You're gonna end up quitting the project, but you don't want to quit. So do it, endorse it until the end. So I'll take this off and I'll do it again. Now, hood is done. Now to show you other pieces that I put.
Okay, so check this out. So we're going to start with pretty much the front and the back. We're going to be sewing the sleeves onto the front and the back first. Then we're going to be moving on to the hood. But first we're going to be focusing on the sleeves. Making sure that the sleeves and the entire hoodie is reversed. Taking our time, making sure we don't miss no stitches. Because we don't want no holes in our armpits. So take your time.
Now that our sleeves are done, it's time for the reveal. So far, so good, baby. This is a one-of-one piece. There's gonna be more of these videos. But for right now, y'all see how I did that? Watch me on the next video.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more.